Today, we are gonna hook it up. Today, y'all, we're gonna talk about relationships. Why hell happens in relationships? Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on in relationships, but we got to accomplish something when it comes to relationships. Some people feels like they cannot accomplish or overcome a bad relationship. Some people are so weak that they don't know what they want to do. If they want to stay in that relationship and all hell break loose and they don't care. But some people, they have a way to get out of hell in their relationship. Let me tell you why. A man and a woman that go through so much, if it's abuse going on in a relationship, why the hell you want to stay in it? If a woman always dealing with a man that's always nagging about everything, why stay in that relationship? Or if you're dealing with a guy who's always stealing from you, woman, why in the hell when you want to stay in that relationship? I think the key is that you're scared. Something inside of you is saying, I'm going to stay in this relationship. Perhaps I could pray about it and hopefully it'll work. Let me tell you something. You're a fool. If you stay in a relationship with somebody that's either abusing you, beating on you, or stealing from you, you're a fool to stay in that relationship. It's time to get the hell out of bad relationships. Now, if you want to know what I'm cooking, I'm about to hook up some grilled chicken and with some salad and green peppers and red peppers. I'm about to throw that. And me and my special guest, my friend, my best friend, her name is Shenan. And today we're going to cook together. And we're going to talk about not only just relationships, but friendships. And why drama happens. Why it seems like something so small. Like something could be so small for a guy, but it could be very big to a woman. And sometimes in friendships and relationships, something could be so small for a girl, but something so big for a guy. So one thing I want to say is that there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of people that got questions about why bad relationships happen. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why you was dealing with hell in your relationship, because you allow the devil to pull suggestions on you. He can whisper a lot of things in your ear, and you're going to take heed to it. You always want to flip the script. You flip the script every time. If a man, if you're in a relationship, you've been in a relationship for 20-some years, and you always flipping the script just because your man either drinking all the milk or he's always eating what you bought. All right, let's put it this way. You've been married for 20 years, and your wife has bought ice cream, whatever her favorite ice cream is, or she has bought one of her favorite cakes. And all of a sudden, she tells you, "No, don't don't do that. Don't eat my stuff. Wait until I get home." So here you are. You come home from work. You hungry. You want some dessert. You decide to go ahead and cut this slice of cake, eat some ice cream after she done told you that, no, we're going to eat together. But no, you decide to eat anyway. And bam, she flipped the script on you. See? That's one thing that nags a woman. If a woman tells you that certain things that she don't want you to do, it don't even have to do with food or cooking, none of that stuff. But if she tells you that certain things that she really don't want you to do, listen, bro. You need to take the time and don't do it. You need to take the time to listen to her. Not only that, y'all can listen to each other, because women, oh man, they can nag in certain areas, but it's going to take you to be strong, brother, because
time for you to start cooking the food.
I'm going to cook this food, but one thing I want to say is that it doesn't have to be hell in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't always have to be hell in a relationship. it's where your mindset is. Because war is in the mind. War is in the mind, and it's up to you to face the facts to defeat the enemy that is trying to come against you and whoever you're in a relationship with. Or if you just have a friend that's always either causing some crap to happen. It's always got to be something. Something he said or she said. What's all this he say, all this he, she, or she say, or he say? All this stuff got to stop. You can't sit up there and risk your life talking about, well, you did this, or you did that, or she did this, or he did that. You need to take the time and talk things over. That's what you have to do when it comes to relationships. You got to learn how to talk things out. See, y'all, I'm about to hook it up. I got my green peppers, my red peppers, and my yellow peppers. Now, I'm not finished talking about relationships. See, you see this? This is how a relationship is. All right. Here's your wife. And here's you. All right. And here you go. You decide to buy your wife something. And she wants to look pretty. And all of a sudden, if you ain't careful, brother, you could be off track and start thinking about yourself just like this. See? Look at that. You start thinking about yourself more than her. That's one thing a man got to stop. We got to stop thinking about ourselves all the time.
Amen.
We need to take the time to consider a woman and what she go through in life. No jokes on the side. Sometimes us men, we can play dumb. when we know what the real deal is when it comes to treating a woman right and the things to say. And hey, sex is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But sex is not everything. Because sometimes a woman wants to talk to you, wants to see where your head is at. Now, don't get me wrong. Some women know how to play stupid. They know how to play dumb to kind of see where your head is at, too, to see if you really care or not. And some women, just like some men, they both have something in common. But it's up to y'all both to get the hell out of the drama. Number one. Get the hell out of having bad relationships. Number two. And number three, learn. See? 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Learn how to bear with each other. Learn how to grow together. Learn communication. If you don't understand everything, see me, I ain't the smartest man in the world and I ain't the dumbest either. If you know how to work with the person, learn how to talk to that person. Communication means everything, especially when it comes to a woman and a man. To get the hell out of bad relationships, sometimes if you want to work it out, go to the table, work some things out, write some things down. What's your dislikes and what are your likes? If you're dealing with if you're dealing with a female that's always either she could be goofy, she could be always quiet, or wherever it is, or say like she could always be somebody that always go to the refrigerator and she always getting the same thing that she likes to eat, and you want her to try something new, and she's like, nah, I don't want to eat that. Nah, that is disgusting. And she never even tried it before. But the thing is, what you got to do is, you got to be humble, bro. You could be dealing with a woman that always want to nag. Sometimes us men, we nag about stuff too, when we shouldn't have to. So, number 4, stop nagging about everything. Number 5, take the time to learn communication. I don't care if you don't, if you're a brother, I don't give a crap if you don't know 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. But what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter how much you know or not know. We can't pretend to act like that we know everything, or we got to know everything what's on a woman's mind. If we don't know everything about a woman and what's in her head, it's not meant for us to know because we ain't God, bruh. We need to take the time to study her, see how she is, see how her personality is, And same way goes to her. Because it's easy to be deceived in that relationship. Number 6, don't be deceived. Get the hell out that bad relationships. All right? And number 7, understand that when you're in a bad relationship, watch out for sticky fingers. Because you can get caught up being with somebody who always going to your bank account. Hey, you don't want to do that. It doesn't matter how fine she is, and it don't matter how handsome he is. Sure, if you're dealing with somebody that's stealing from you, common sense, hello, get your butt out of luxury mindset and take the time to study that person and watch that person so you won't be deceived, because it's easy for somebody to steal from you. And if y'all women out there that's ever been with a man who steals from you, and but all of a sudden you found out like months later, and you're like, I know I just put money in there a week ago. If you're not calculating, if you're so busy focusing on how handsome he looks, oh, he got a good job, and he's so smart. If you focus on how smart he is, you're gonna miss out on, man, I thought sure had about 5 G's in my bank account, and
how good of a man you got.
Bingo. The thing is, man, and ladies, not just ladies and men, but I'm comparing both, because a man and woman are different, but at the same mind on different levels. You know, if you're dealing with somebody who's always stealing, you need to get the hell out that bad relationship.
Or a person who's just trying to deceive you.
Exactly. The person is trying to deceive you. So the thing is, take the time to get to know the person and see how they are, so that things can work out just fine. See, I'm hooking up some good food over here. You know, see, if you want your relationship to work, let the steam, let the fire burn in that relationship. Because when you learn to let that fire burn, that steam going, this is how a relationship works. You see that? You growing.
Slow.
Taking your time.
Doing it just right.
And you doing it just right. Your relationship, it doesn't have to be like, okay, here you are, you're a female, and what's yours is yours. And all the stuff that he got, oh, you want his too. No. It goes together. Marinate. You got to marinate each other. See, you got to marinate each other, and that's exactly what you have to do. You can't put yourself in a place to where, number one, knowing everything. That is the bad thing to put your mind and having a place to be in, is you feel like you know everything, and that's the wrong kind of step and the wrong kind of move. Because I'm telling you, if you put yourself in a position to be with somebody that know it all, you're in bad shape. A man, he can't not put himself like he in a place to where he know it all. Just like a woman cannot put herself in a place like she know it all. But if you take the time to grow, sometimes when you're growing, you get in a place where everything get rocky. And all of a sudden you see your life always in a circle, always in a circle, always in a circle. And it seems like you're doing the same thing over and over and over. But the thing is, if you learn to be still, to be patient, learn to listen to God at least, and learn to grow together.
Okay.